Please start your
Good morning
presentation.
everyone. I am going to present on carbide related ocular thermochemical burn. Ocular burns account for 7.7 to 18% of ocular trauma, which can lead to chronic sequelae of chemical injury, that is dry eye, persistent epithelial defects, limbal stem cell deficiency, symblepharon formation and entropion. Calcium carbide, which is used for multiple purposes in India, that is agriculture related, industrial works, as well as firecrackers also. In acute phase, we should immediately irrigate the injury as well as removal of possible particles is necessary. While the high grade ocular injury required surgical intervention such as amniotic membrane transplantation with tarso. So earlier epithelialization of ocular surface is required. So our case of 16-year-old male from Bhojpur, Bihar presented to our OPD with complaints of diminution of vision, redness, watering in right eye. He had a history of firecracker injury in right eye, which was followed by diminution of vision. His uncorrected visual acuity in right eye was 636 part. On ocular examination, lid and adnexa finding shows burn marks or lid with singeing of flashes and mucoid discharges. In conjunctiva, it shows congestion with carbide particle in superior-nasal quadrant of conjunctiva with superior conjunctival and limbal epithelial cells involvement. In corneal examination, it shows epithelial defect of cornea involving limbus in 6 to 9 clock hours as well as bulbar conjunctival involvement. So, in corneal examination, it also shows stromal and endothelial scarring. There was dispersed carbide particles in epithelial and anterior stromal layers. This, on the basis of ocular examination, final diagnosis of right eye grade 4 Duas ocular chemical injury was made. The patient was immediately taken for irrigation with double lid eversion technique and was managed medically with topical steroid, antibiotic, cycloplegics and anti-glaucoma medication and was planned for right eye amniotic membrane transplantation. On follow-ups, at first week, the vision was 636 with purse string sutures of amniotic membrane transplantation with BCL was there. At third week, vision of 624 was there with disintegration of AMG was there. At 1 month, vision was improved to 624 with corneal clarity increases. So calcium carbide is an alkali-related ocular injury. As it was alkali, it shows deeper penetration inside the cornea, which lead to ciliary body damage, as well as decrease in level of glucose and ascorbate in anterior chamber, which can further lead to collagen synthesis hampering and elevation of IOP. In surgical management, we should first rule out whether it is acute phase or late phase. In acute phase, amniotic membrane transplantation as well as Tenon's advancement is done. In late reparative phase, limbal stem cell transplantation with amniotic membrane transplantation is done. And in late rehabilitative phase, ocular surface reconstruction, limbal stem cell transplantation, PK and keratoprosthesis is preferred. So, in conclusion, calcium carbide is an alkali, most commonly affect young age people. Early appropriate medical and surgical intervention required for proper management and multiple surgical interventions are required. Early treatment reduces long-term sequelae of chemical injury. Thank you.
Just ask you, do you know why this carbide gun injuries? Like, what was the child? Was he a child? He was a child, na? Your patient.
Yes.
So exactly what was he doing when he got injured?
Ma'am, he was making firecrackers.
Yeah, exactly. So those YouTube videos which are showing how to easily assemble it and make it, that message has to go. That has to be discouraged. Because these are young people. What they do is that they take the metal pipe, they put that carbide gun and a balloon and a lighter, isn't it? That's the video.
Yes.
So they think it's very simple, and what they do is when it's not bursting, they peep through those pipes, and suddenly it bursts on your face. So the social message is this, that those YouTube videos should actually be discouraged.
Actually, once they've banned firecrackers, isn't form part of the chemicals that have been banned. So
Yes.
carbide firecrackers are actually increasing popularity because of the ban of the other firecrackers. So, and in fact, mostly what you said is they're looking into it.
Did-
That's why carbide injuries are usually right side, because right-handed people hold it in the right side and they actually peep into it with their eye, and
Yes.
then it blasts into the eye. So both the messages are very important, that of course the government should also recognize the risk of carbide, and we should give the social conditioning as well.
True.